Good evening, I'm Steve Johnson. Be sure to get our app on your smartphone or tablet. You can also watch The Dove on our website or on our Roku channel. Well, from the Dove newsroom at this hour, a day after a surprisingly civil Republican debate in Florida, Republican presidential candidate Marco Rubio is warning that Donald Trump could fracture the party since there are so many Republicans who wouldn't vote for him. Rubio says the party can't win unless it's united. His comments came on the same day that Dr. Ben Carson endorsed Trump for president. Carson says there are two sides to Trump that many may not see.
There's the one you see on the stage, and there's the one who's very cerebral, sits there and considers things very carefully. You can have a very good conversation with him. And that's the Donald Trump that you're going to start seeing more and more of.
Rubio and Ted Cruz toned down the anti-Trump rhetoric at last night's debate, with Trump saying the party needed to be smart and unify. The World Anti-Doping Agency says there have been 99 positive tests this year from Meldonium. Meldonium is the drug found in Maria Sharapova's sample at the Australian Open. An agency spokesman didn't provide details of who had tested positive. 7 confirmed cases come from Russian athletes, including Sharapova. Localized flooding in lower elevations with up to 2 feet of snow in ski areas is forecast for southern Oregon this weekend. The latest storm moving through the area could bring 2 feet of snow to Diamond Lake and Mount Ashland, with rain forecast from Bend to the coast and down the California border. However, meteorologist Ryan Sandler says it's hard to predict how much flooding could occur in areas of the state.
Flooding is tough to be certain on, but we've had a lot of rain recently and we're getting a lot more, so the likelihood's increasing for flooding. We have the Coquille River going up to flood stage, right around flood stage by Monday. But as far as the small streams and the urban areas, we expect there could be some flooding in those areas as well.
Sandler says he expects less windy weather with this storm than was seen with the wet weather last weekend. The U.S. Securities and Exchange Commission has sued an Oregon company and its top executives on accusations they operated a $350 million Ponzi scheme. The SEC says executives from Akitas Capital told more than 1,500 clients they were using their money to make investments. They say instead the executives used the money to repay prior investors and fund their own salaries. Let's take a look at the weather scene now and find out about that wet weather that we are going to have for many parts of the state. For Northern California and Wairika, a low of 40 tonight, a high of 47 tomorrow, 50 on Sunday with rain both days. As we head to the Klamath Basin, rain and possible snow flurries through the weekend, a low of 37 tonight, 42 the high tomorrow, 45 on Sunday. Along the Oregon coast, expect rain also past the weekend with rain tonight, 51 tomorrow, 52 on Sunday with wet weather. For the Bend area of central Oregon, a 50% chance of rain tonight, a low of 37, 41 the high for tomorrow, and 45 on Sunday with rain continuing. And for southern Oregon, in the Medford area, good chance for rain continuing tonight into tomorrow with the highs both days of 51, overnight lows in the mid to upper 30s. That's a look at news and weather. You're up to date with the latest right here on The Dove.